She makes 7 figures teaching people on the internet how to play the guitar, and she doesn't have a fancy music degree.
My degree is in biology and archaeology. It's not in music.
In this video, Lauren will reveal the exact process she used to grow and monetize her audience, allowing her to make $167,000 in a single month. And the craziest part is that Lauren's strategies can be used by anyone, regardless of your niche, experience, or skill set. Like so many people, Lauren found herself working a job that didn't really align with what she truly valued. But having survived cancer at age 16, Lauren was acutely aware that tomorrow isn't guaranteed.
Being younger and having cancer, you have a slightly different perspective on life, particularly time.
Lauren didn't want to spend her days in a corporate cubicle. She loved writing songs, playing music, and helping people. So at 27, she took the leap.
So I said, well, I'm going to quit my job, my very stable job, to go out and become a musician.
She gave her boss 3 months' notice that she wanted to leave and started hustling for clients.
I used to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, and I would flyer people's cars.
She also built a simple website, which amongst music teachers was pretty rare in 2009.
So I started teaching privately out of my home, and then it got so popular that I graduated to a full-blown commercial studio.
The studio was buzzing. 150 students were coming in every week. She had employees, a packed schedule, and a growing reputation in the community. Then disaster struck.
A car crashed through the front of the building and basically took out the entire building.
She had to scramble. Lawyers, insurance, frustrated students, she juggled it all. That's when she had a realization. She could leverage one platform to teach multiple students at the same time. So in 2017, she tried YouTube. Early on, Lauren wasn't making much money from her courses or ad revenue. She was spending hours filming, editing, and handling customer emails for very little money.
I'm putting all this effort, all this time, and I'm not making a lot of money. I almost quit twice.
But then she got an email that changed everything.
And I got an email from a client who I never met, and they said, thank you so much, for your videos, because they were really considering ending their life. They had PTSD. They were a veteran.
The man said he had been at rock bottom. He found Lauren's free lessons on YouTube, dusted off his old guitar, and began to play.
He said, you literally saved my life.
That message was a wake-up call. She realized her videos mattered, even if they were only getting a handful of views.
Maybe I'm only getting 100 or 200 views on a video, but I'm helping 100 or 200 people every time I put out a video.
From there, Lauren zeroed in on YouTube's potential, and the first thing she focused on was her audience. Lauren is laser focused on older learners. She adores teaching them because they're fun, they have time, and many have disposable income.
I had taught one-on-one and privately, and I was like, who is my favorite person to teach? And it was always my 50 and 60-year-olds.
She doesn't try and teach every style or every genre.
If you sell to everyone, you really don't sell to anyone.
In the world of online content creation, finding a niche can be difficult.
I think a lot of people sometimes struggle with that, finding their niche and what they're going to do. If you're just getting started on YouTube, I always tell people, think of the things that you're most passionate about. Things that you could do and talk about for hours. The things that you'll forget to eat. You'll forget to eat lunch. There's something you have that people approach you all the time and ask you questions.
Lauren suggests answering the top 10 questions people ask about your niche. You can easily find out these questions by going to ChatGPT and asking what the most common questions people have about your topic are. Then take those and make 20 to 30 videos about them. Over those videos, you'll start finding your voice.
It takes 20 to 30 videos for you just to start getting comfortable.
Your first videos will feel awkward, and that's totally okay. But as you release content, you need to pay attention to the data and take note of which topics get more traction.
Maybe every time you release a video, you only get 20 or 30 views, but you release a video and it got 100 views. Well, that's telling you there was something in that video that really spoke to your audience.
That's how you discover what people want and how you refine your niche over time. Focusing on older beginners helped Lauren stand out in a crowded niche, helping her turn her YouTube audience into dedicated customers. But why YouTube?
You can really build a relationship with people on YouTube through a 15-minute video.
It's the law of reciprocity.
If I help you, it's more likely you'll want to help me in return.
That's the beauty of YouTube. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars running ads or putting your product in front of strangers' faces. Instead, you're building a long-term relationship with your viewers.
And it's really great because it does all the selling for you. You don't even have to hard sell. You just have to be yourself, make the content help people, and if they get inspired by you, they'll want to reciprocate. They'll want to interact with you, your brand, and that could be buying a course.
And here's how Lauren does it. Lauren's videos direct her viewers toward a 14-day crash course for brand new players.
To give them a chance to experience what it's like to take a course with me that's free.
When someone signs up, they get a workbook and daily tips to keep them on track. Over the next week, Lauren sends helpful emails including success stories from other students. She also keeps track of everyone who signs up using a tool called Kajabi. This helps her know who's trying the free course, who's bought something, and lets her send the right offers to the right people.
We tell them hey, you'll get a PDF workbook with some exercises and stuff to go along with the course. We'll also sneak in some testimonials of other people who've had success with the program.
On day 8, if they haven't bought anything, Lauren asks, "Why haven't you enrolled?" That question lets her open the door to handle any doubts or concerns. By following this method, Lauren was able to build her online business to the mammoth that it is today. Lauren now has a small team. They handle editing, customer service, and daily tasks. She also uses Kajabi for her funnels, email marketing, and course hosting. Then she can batch record videos and take trips to England or Scotland without worrying.
I can literally take a month off because basically all of my work is done. I did it ahead of time, and then my team handles the customer service while I'm away.
Since then, Lauren has been reaping the benefits of her hard work. On Black Friday 2023, she was able to bring in $167,000 in a single month.
We do a lot of email promotions, and that month we were selling event tickets, I was selling intensive courses, and we give people a very special offer.
The year before, she made $115,000 that month. And those big days still feel unreal. On a single day, she can generate over $34,000 in revenue.
When I went to bed, I think we were at $29,000. I woke up the next morning to an extra $5,000. So I literally made $5,000 while I was sleeping, which is the numbers are so big and crazy, it almost doesn't seem real.
But that doesn't mean that Lauren had everything figured out overnight. In fact, it took a lot of trial and error to get to where she is today. Lauren's first paid course had just 3 modules.
What are the things that people really need to get started with the guitar? And I put that in a course.
Slowly but surely, she refined it based on feedback.
I went through it. I just was cool, I'm going to make that the next module then, or I'm going to make that the next course.
So instead of wasting weeks or months creating 20+ modules for a single course, start with the bare minimum and continue adding more content once your customers ask for it. Because most of the time, you will never really be 100% ready. In fact, Lauren thinks that most people are way too afraid of judgment.
If I was more concerned about what people thought about me on YouTube, I wouldn't have saved that guy's life.
Even if it's not perfect, it's better to start putting yourself out there and releasing value to the world. Because life is short, so you might as well spend it doing something you like.
Even if I didn't make it to the success level that I'm at today, I think it was the right decision because I was following my heart, and I would rather do that because, again, we're not guaranteed tomorrow.
Lauren's content strategy is drop dead simple. Make valuable YouTube videos, offer a free mini course, and build a simple email list. Then monetize your email list by offering them a more comprehensive paid course. And you can do that really easily, just like Lauren using Kajabi. There's absolutely nothing stopping you from getting started and turning your passion into a profit. I'll see you in the next one.